Welcome back to Beats and Bible Verses, where I bring you scripture handpicked for you whilst playing a beat I made this week. Today's scripture comes from James 1. Now we're going to do a series on this, going through the entire of James 1, and we're going to focus on the verses 2 to 6 today. Verse 2 and 3 reads, "My brother and sisters, whenever you face various trials, consider it all joy because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance." And verse 5 and 6 says, "If any of you is lacking in wisdom, ask God who gives to all generously and ungrudgingly, and it will be given to you. But ask in faith, never doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind." First James is saying we should be joyful when trials come our way because it produces endurance, and in that endurance we can find strength. For this walk with Jesus that we're on is not an easy path, but it's hard. It needs endurance, it needs that strength to carry on and go that little bit further. So be thankful when you have trials so that you may show your strength and you may build your strength in your walk with Jesus. James says we become complete and whole, lacking in nothing. Be happy in the trials. Do not let sorrow consume your heart, because in Proverbs it says, like moth in clothing or a worm in wood, sorrow gnaws at the human heart. It gets in there, it eats at you, it eats away at your walk with Christ that you're meant to be strong on. And the only way you can get strength is through these trials. So don't be sorrowful, but be happy. Be happy that the enemy is tempting you. Be happy that the enemy is trying to fight you, because that means you're on the right path. You wouldn't be doing that if you were going down his path, the one that leads to him, but you're going on the one that leads to Jesus. James then says that if it's wisdom that you desire, ask God, because he wants us all to be wise. A person who doubts will be swayed by others' decisions and outside forces and will never make up their own mind on what they want to do. You need to make up your own mind when you're a Christian. Imagine you have discernment for something and you're like, oh, but this other person, no. Bang! You've got that discernment. You know that's wrong. See, a wave looks strong and powerful, but it dies down when it gets to the beach, and it can be easily waded through and deflected with the right measurements put in place. Do you want to be that wave? Or do you want to be someone who makes up their own mind and walks with Christ the way they should be? Not swayed by outside opinions, whether that be atheist or other Christian people. James then finishes this by saying a double-minded person must not expect to receive anything from the Lord, because the Lord cannot trust them with what he's about to give them. If you're someone that can't make up their mind, why would the Lord entrust you with something that he wants to give you, but you're not ready for? Let me repeat, the Lord wants to give it to you. He loves you. He wants you to indulge in his blessings that he has for you. You just need to be ready, and that all comes with time. I love you. I see your potential, and God does too. Stay blessed.